So in conclusion, I have had maybe, I can't remember, a day or two to think of things through. And some other things have occurred since the incident. And I have come to the conclusion that the whole little vignette was really about Clementine. If you have been following along, I've been contemplating trying to figure out a place for her to go inside because I just did not want to put her through this stress. And she really is stressed by the constant movement. But I really do need her. I can't be out here all by myself. I can't be in this world all by myself. I would not have made it this far without her. If you read the book, you'll know. In the beginning, she's the only reason that I even bothered trying to survive. I would have just sat in my car in the heat and let it just take me, honestly. And that's how I felt at that moment. And she was hot, so I had to go. And I didn't want her to be put out in any way. And it's always been about her. And the first time I had a near-death experience, she was right there and I picked up her energy. You can read about it in the book. And this time she was right here. So that's the message that I've gotten. I cannot give her away. And I got some very too little, too late, half-assed offer about somebody else who's all the way in Las Vegas, something taking care of her if I wanted. But that was just the catalyst for this energy. Like, the experience proved to me that we have to be together. I literally couldn't make it out here by myself. There's a huge part of me that would rather be by myself because I don't want to put her through it, but I wouldn't have made it this far without her. Nobody can make it alone. And that's the thing that I've been harping on over and over again, that I have nobody else. And sometimes I do feel like even abandoned by God. Like, at this point, I just feel like he's just messing with me on purpose. And he's just as evil as the devil, in my opinion. So it is important to have some sort of connection, especially to ground a person like myself. And so I'm grateful that I do. And it's something that I've been struggling with. And every day she looks uncomfortable or whatever it is, I feel bad. But things could be way worse. Like I wrote in the book, and I think I read it. There's some people who leave their dogs in a cage, in a room, locked up in the bathroom or whatever all day. And so Clementine has a lot better life than that, even though she has to move a lot. And I'm grateful for it, and I will not take it for granted or, separate from my love. I'm not going to do that again. So, yeah. So in conclusion, I believe that's what the whole little lesson was about, because that was the energy that was swirling around at the time. And that was really just the energy of more loss and lack. And instead, I'm going to focus on unity and abundance. Okay, light work style. Well, we edited and posted the video, and we just left the library, and now Clementine and I are actually going into a mall. I didn't even know they still had malls, so I'm very excited. So Clementine did not want to ride, and she did not want to go in the mall. She wanted to walk. So now we are on a walk. We're going to walk first, and then once Clementine is fine, I'll put her in her bag, and then we'll go in the mall and explore. Look at this tree. Is this not the coolest tree you've ever seen? I mean, a stunner. A stone cold stunner. I love them all, actually. Look at this one. Gorgeous, gorgeous. This one is definitely aquatic, right? That's from the sea. It's here. I love it. I love it. Look at these trees. Aren't they cool? They're amazing. If you could see them in person, they really don't even look real. It looks fake. It's so... Look at this tree. This place is so cool. I love it. This one right here, this is my favorite tree in the whole state. I don't know what this tree is, but it is downright psychedelic. I love this tree. This is really big. Usually these trees are like half that size, but this area has them really, really huge, and I love it. Ready? Look at that, and then look at the tree. That is so cool. The leaves are growing up the trunk. Isn't that cool? Okay, this is just a Home Depot parking lot. Look at these trees, and then the Home Depot crab. which I'm not even gonna go. I didn't even mean to do that, but look at how pretty these trees are. It's the parking lot of a Home Depot. Look at the trees. It's crazy. They're beautiful. There's one right here. I want to show it, but I feel like the sun is going to blow it out. But even look at these palm trees. This is in front of just a chain store for tools. Oh boy, but now I do have to ask, what are they doing? Why are they doing this? This is not cute. Look at the trees, how pretty they are. Oh my God, dark roll light work, sorry. They gotta get rid of this stuff. So, Clementine, we're on our walk and there was a girl selling pens in the parking lot and she had a llama, so I had to get it. I know that sounds funny, but it was so cute and she was really nice. Usually, this is just the cutest little thing. Anyway, that's the most exciting thing that's happened so far. But, and even after everything that's happened with my legs and everything, I still want to go to Red Robin and get all-you-can-eat fries. Because that's how little, like how much I like fries and how little I care about the rest of it. Yikes. Okay, so we're back from the mall. It was really popular. Like, there was a bunch of people in there. It was crowded. It was cool. I got a couple of shots of some fun stuff like a Ferris wheel. No, it's not a Ferris wheel. What's that called? A carousel. And some other stuff. Anyway, so that is it for today. And so here we are at the end of another day. Today, I tried to eat healthier. And I am unsatisfied. I did not get enough food. I just had a garbanzo beans. I can't even get rice. It's not complete. But then if I go to get a meal, if I eat too many of them, I really start to get sick. My legs are still killing me. Partially because of the sleeping position, but partially a lot because of the food. Yeah, but it's never been this bad because I've never been under this level of stress on my body, to where it was like in life or death situation. It's like super difficult to explain the levels to it, but if I write it down, I think it's more explainable. I hope it is, because I wrote it down a couple of times in the book trying to explain this kind of thing. And actually, which brings me to another part about the book, I really do hope that some of the more metaphysical and supernatural elements are palatable and comprehensible, because I know it's very difficult to explain the metaphysical, that when it like delves into the spiritual, but your human physical body is really governed by your spiritual energy and how you feel. And a lot of times people can make themselves sick, people can make themselves pass away, people can make themselves do a lot of stuff just by sheer will. And I'm one of those people. And I am in a constant battle with this energy and have been for quite some time.